Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got ECU football happening tonight. The Pirates again are going to be taking on the Golden Hurricanes of Tulsa. We've got where to watch. Now of course the kickoff for the game is at 7:30. ECU Athletics says the game has been designated Night of the Boneyard and painted black, which is sponsored by Optimum. Now ESPN will be airing tonight's game for anybody who can't watch it from Dowdy-Ficklin. This face-off will be at the 19th all-time between the two programs. In Greenville, Tulsa holds a 5-4 advantage, winning 2 of the last 3 meetings since 2015. Currently 3-3 on the season, the Pirates are looking to tip the scales in their favor tonight with a win against the Golden Hurricane. And for other news, we want to turn our attention to, of course, more fun seasonal events that are going to be happening here over the next few weeks. And one is being hosted by the Sylvan Heights Bird Park. The Bird Park will be hosting a trick or tweet event. Kat Lewandowski, an assistant educator at the Bird Park, and 1-week-old black-bellied whistling duck now stopped by our studio earlier this morning to again highlight the event. Sylvan Heights is bringing back its event coming up Friday, October 31st from 5 to 6 p.m. Now, costumed characters will be around the park handing out candy to trick-or-treaters, and participants can also check out some Halloween-themed science activities around the park. Now, they can also meet birds and animals up close. Admission is $3 per trick-or-treater, or you can bring 2 non-perishable food items to support the park's annual food drive instead. Now, for more information and other events happening at Sylvan Heights this fall, including Homeschool Tuesdays, you can check out their website by following a link at WITN.com. And finally, do want to highlight your weather forecast. Of course, I know there's quite a few Pirates out there who are wondering, all right, what are winds looking like? What are temperatures looking like for the game tonight? And well, right now, winds are breezy throughout eastern North Carolina. This is a view through our News River Cam in New Bern. Let's take a look at those waves right now. You can see some whitecaps there. Again, northerly winds blowing in at about 15 miles an hour sustained. Not creating a wind chill yet, but that may change as we get some cooler air temperatures back into the east. Right now, we're sitting in the mid-60s, 65 degrees in New Bern. Coming up later on this evening, though, those temperatures will be falling as skies will remain clear. Visible satellite highlights that fact that we really don't have a lot of cloud cover anymore up to our north. The cloud cover we had yesterday, well, that has fully departed. It will not make it back into the east until we get into Sunday at the very earliest. And I do want to say good afternoon to Amanda Bloom. Again, it is it's a beautiful weather day, Amanda, and I'm glad you are enjoying it. Right now around Jacksonville, we've got mid-60s, 65 degrees in Jacksonville. I would say probably assume that Maysville and Jacksonville probably both sitting at about 65 right now, as most of eastern North Carolina currently finds themselves between 60 to 65 degrees. And a northerly wind is present throughout the area. Right now, those winds coming in at about 10 to 15 miles an hour for areas along and west of Highway 17. But when you get east of 17, that range expands, more of a 10 to 20 mile an hour sustained wind. Out of the north, right now, we've got 20 mile an hour sustained winds in Elizabeth City as well as Manteo. Now, for the rest of this afternoon, air temperatures again climbing maybe a couple degrees warmer than where we're at right now, but we're not going to be seeing a big jump in air temperatures from here to around 3 or 4 p.m. It's kind of what you see is what you got. Now, later on this evening, again, skies remain clear. Of course, that will have a chilling effect on tonight's game at Dowdy-Ficklin. Coming up tonight, we're looking around 57 degrees by kickoff, but by the time we head home, we could be down in the low 50s, 50, 51, possibly 52 degrees. And that may surprise some people with a bit more of a chill, especially if you're standing still or sitting on some bleachers. That can certainly remove that heat from the body faster than you may want it to happen. Now, we do have our eyes on that bigger system sitting further back towards the northwest across the Dakotas, even extending down over parts of Utah. Now, that whole system, again, is going to work its way eastward, but it's going to need an extension for it to impact eastern North Carolina. And of course, lo and behold, that's exactly what it will get. Another area of low pressure will form on the backside of that cold front, and that will bring about another opportunity for rain showers across the Midwest. But that front is the one that's going to be moving across eastern North Carolina coming up really Sunday afternoon. I wouldn't say Sunday afternoon, more so Sunday evening into Sunday night. Right now, here's a look at your full 8-day forecast, and you can see again, we've got chilly conditions overnight tonight and again Friday night. Overnight lows dipping down into the low to mid 40s, but Sunday night highlighting that chance of some rain showers. Those will likely be along a very weak and broken front. They're front that I showed you again, it will be strong as it moves over the Midwest and the Mississippi River and Ohio River valleys. But by the time it reaches the mountains, it's going to be quite a bit weaker, and the mountains are going to do a really good job of eating up a lot of that moisture and really weakening that cold front as it moves towards us. So not looking at any sort of severe weather impacts coming up Sunday night into Monday. We will have some rain though, will be spotty at times. I think everyone has about an equal shot at rain showers at this point on Sunday, Sunday night, but I don't think everyone will see rain on Sunday night. It's going to be some see it, some don't, and then we'll see another chance of rain roll in late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, providing us another bit of a cool down there, going from 72 degrees on Monday back up to 77 on Tuesday, down to 73 on Wednesday, and then into the mid 60s by Thursday. The roller coaster ride of air temperatures is fully on here in eastern North Carolina. It is a sign that we are fully into the autumn season. Well, that's all we have time for today's noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at 1 o'clock. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic Thursday.